Welcome to the unseen voice where silence speaks louder. The story you're about to hear is an anonymous confession, and it serves as a reminder that not every friend, not every offer is what it seems. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and leave a comment. And if you have any anonymous confession you'd like to share, send it to thunsinanonymousconfession00@gmail.com. Now let's step into today's confession. I don't even know where to start. Maybe from the very first day I saw him, or maybe from the moment I started dying without even knowing it. I was just a normal student, broke most times, dreaming big. You know how campus life is. Some people are struggling, some are already living the life we can only imagine. And then there was him. Let's call him Christopher. Christopher was like a god on campus. He drove flashy cars, had the latest iPhones, always wore designer clothes. Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, you name it. He would walk past and girls would literally scream. Guys like me, we just admired from a distance. I wanted that life. Badly. So one day I gathered courage and approached him. I remember that moment so clearly. My heart was beating fast. I thought maybe he would snub me. Maybe he would insult me. But he smiled. A big friendly smile. "What's up, bro?" he said. "You good?" That's how it started. Christopher didn't just accept me, he pulled me into his world. Within 2 weeks we were hanging out together almost every day. He started inviting me out. To fancy restaurants. To parties in mansions I didn't even know existed. And the gifts. The very first gift he gave me was an iPhone 14 Pro Max. I remember staring at the box for minutes, thinking it was a joke. "You deserve better, bro," he said. "You're family now." Family. That word meant everything to me. For the first time in my life I felt important. What I didn't know was that I wasn't family. I was meat. The trip started next. "Let's go to Dubai, bro. My people are there. I want you to meet them." Dubai. Me. Thought I was dreaming. We traveled. First-class tickets. 5-star hotels. Shopping sprees. He recorded everything. Snapchat, Instagram videos. Everywhere. "Memories, bro," he would laugh. "We have to let the world know how we're living." I thought he was just proud of me. Proud of us. But he wasn't. He was planning. Every video he took, every photo, it wasn't about memories. It was about creating an illusion. Looking back now, there were so many signs. So many. But when you're living in luxury, eating steak and lobster, wearing Gucci slides, riding in Mercedes-Benz, you stop thinking straight. You stop seeing reality. A few weeks after our Dubai trip, Christopher suggested something strange. "Bro, you need to do a full body checkup," he said casually over breakfast at a luxury hotel. "You're family now. I don't want anything happening to you." I laughed and agreed. We went to a private clinic. Everything was smooth. Almost too smooth. I didn't even have to sign papers. They took blood samples. Ran scans. Checked my kidneys, my liver, everything. Afterwards, Christopher took me to buy a brand new Rolex. So if there was any part of me that felt suspicious, it drowned in champagne. Slowly, Christopher started isolating me. I didn't even notice it. I stopped calling my old friends. I wasn't picking my mom's calls like I used to. He kept me busy, parties, trips, shopping. My life was a movie. Then came the night everything changed. It was supposed to be another brotherhood hangout. He told me his business partners from another country had come and they wanted to meet me. I was excited. Maybe this was my chance. Maybe I would finally get signed into one of those secret rich networks I always heard about on TikTok. He drove me to a massive house, bigger than anything I had ever seen. When I entered, I knew something was wrong. The air was heavy. The lights were dim. And there were too many men. They didn't look like businessmen. They looked like butchers. Before I could react, someone grabbed me from behind. Another man pressed a cloth over my nose and mouth. Everything went black. I woke up strapped to a table. My clothes were gone. Machines beeped around me. I tried to scream, but my voice was gone. I looked to the side and saw Christopher. smiling. "You're gonna help so many people, bro," he said. "You're a blessing." That's when I realized. He wasn't gay. He didn't love me. He didn't even see me as human. I was a product. A collection of organs. A walking bag of money. I don't know how long I was unconscious again. Could have been hours. Could have been days. When I woke up this time I felt pain. Deep, sharp pain around my side. I tried to move, but it felt like my body didn't belong to me anymore. I turned my head slowly and that's when I saw it. A bandage. Wrapped tight around my abdomen. They had already taken something. I could feel it. A part of me, gone forever. Tears filled my eyes. Not from the pain, but from the realization. I was going to die here. In this room. Cut open like an animal. No one would find me. They would post my old videos online pretending I was still alive. They would even send money to my family to keep suspicions low. After 2 years, I would just become another missing person. Another sad, forgotten story. But somehow, God, destiny, luck, whatever you want to call it, I got a miracle. One of the younger guys, maybe he was new to their group, came to check on me. He untied my hands just slightly to adjust the foredrip. Maybe he wasn't trained properly. Maybe he pitied me. But he didn't lock the restraints back properly. When he left the room I waited. Pretended to sleep. Listened carefully. Then, using every ounce of strength left in me, I pulled my hand free. My heart was pounding so loud I thought they would hear it from outside. I ripped out the fore, ignoring the burning pain. Blood dripped down my side as I stumbled off the table. The door wasn't locked. I peeked out. The hallway was dark. I heard voices coming from somewhere far inside the house. They were laughing, drinking. Maybe celebrating my death already. I didn't think. I didn't plan. I just ran. I ran barefoot, blood dripping, vision blurry. Somehow I found a back door. I kicked it open and sprinted into the night. It was a bushy area. Dark. I tripped over roots. Scratched my skin on thorns. But I didn't stop running. I ran until my legs gave out. Collapsed near a small local road. A farmer driving a pickup truck found me there. At first he thought I was mad. But when he saw the bandages, the blood, the fear in my eyes, he believed me. He didn't ask questions. He just drove me straight to a police station. The police didn't believe me at first. They thought I was some junkie. Until they saw the surgical wounds. Until the blood test showed a missing kidney. That's when things got serious. They started investigations. But by the time they raided the house, Christopher and his people were gone. Today I'm alive. I walk around with one kidney. I live with nightmares. I can't trust anyone easily anymore. I can't even look at an iPhone without feeling sick. You might not be lucky. I'm sharing this story not for sympathy, but as a warning. Sometimes the people who smile the widest, who offer you the world, are the ones holding the knife behind their back. Thank you for listening to today's episode of The Unseen Voice. In a world where trust is a luxury, always stay alert. Always trust your and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and drop a comment below sharing your thoughts.